Morning everybody, Mike Niemiec here with some early morning grain and oilseed comments on this Tuesday, December 10th. Well, it's USDA report day. Overnight trade, really not much showing much at this point in time. We got wheat prices down around 1 to 2 cents in the winters, down around 1 cent in the spring. Corn market's pretty much unchanged. The beans are up around 2 cents. The meal market's down 50 cents and the soybean oil market's down around 5 points. USDA will be out here at 11 o'clock with their monthly crop production and S&D reports. Average trade guesses for the corn still coming in roughly at around 1850 for the corn at billion bushels. Beans around 475 million bushels, and for the wheat in the neighborhood of around 1 billion bushels. The harvest progress, we're finishing up with that. USDA says this is going to be the last report. It only came out with the corn. The corn harvest is roughly around 92% complete. The trade estimate was 94%. Average is roughly around 100%. So we still have a lot of corn still sitting out in the fields, even though the corn market hasn't been really reacting much to that scenario. We had our export inspections that came out yesterday. We're running 18% ahead of a year ago. Versus the USDA currently at a 2% increase. Corn is running 57% behind, with the USDA currently at an 8% decline, and the beans are running 22% ahead of a year ago, with the USDA having a 2% increase. So we'll go and see what the USDA wants to go and do with the export picture with today's report. And it's usually a benign report for the December because of the fact that it's the holidays. But because of the growing season that we had this year, we'll see if they throw us any curveballs. Other news that really came on out, the South American situation will be the next point after the USDA report. South American weather for Brazil continually has a moderate rainfall, and they continue to look quite good as far as their growing season goes, and they even came out with some numbers from the CONAB, and everything's looking kind of positive there. The Argentinian forecast continues to remain a little bit dry in the south, so they may be a little bit more of a worry wart going forward as far as that goes. Other than that, the delivery situation continues to be somewhat benign for the December contracts in here. The only other news I can probably point out is that Malaysia palm oil prices backed off a little bit, and that was a result of the fact that the private surveyors for the December 1 through 10 time period saw a little bit smaller exports than the time period before, and that has been really kind of aiding our soybean oil prices here as well. Other than that, commitment of trade report, still kind of see the trade still somewhat net long the soft red winter wheat and short the beans and the corn. We'll see what the USDA has to say. But all in all, the trade talks and South American weather will dictate prices, and we kind of still consider ourselves in a 505 to 550 soft red winter wheat range in the May contract, 365 to 410 in the March corn, and in the soybeans 880 to 970. See what the USDA has to say. These are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. I thank you.